the beginning, God created the heavens and He created the earth. He created every living thing upon the earth. Thousands of years later, along comes myself, Ed Waters, and I created FreeCircle so I could bring you the fireside. We want to bring you truth with integrity, insight that's right, and stories that matter the most today. So climb on in, buckle up, let's take a ride on the fireside. Calm down. In this world today, we have to learn to calm ourselves down. Many situations in this world will confuse your mind and throw it into this spin. Calm down. Slow down. Think very clearly before you jump to decisions. A lot of us, we don't have that capability just to pause before we act. I'm asking you to look into that and practice that trait and try to incorporate it into your lifestyle. Calm down. It's not worth getting worked up over that much. When we spin on the situation, we send vibrations through our whole body. And then that ripples through our universe. And it affects everybody around us. Calm down. So let's take and learn, how can we calm down? We need to isolate ourselves, comfort our mind with just silence, and think about the situation. Take yourself from that situation, even if it's just that quick. Calm down, slow down, and think before you react. Life in this world can be very confusing, and we are presented with situations that our mind really, we can't grasp what is going on with us and the situation around us. And our mind automatically wants to spin in this flight mode. Rationally think about the situation, and if you practice this, it happens more quickly when things strike in your world. These critical control points, as I call them. Sometimes those critical control points are hard to identify. But if you slow down and think about what you're doing at all times, and it's hard to do, I know this for a fact. We get into life and we start interacting with the social order, the social norm. We get invited to parties, we get a little off, and then bam, trouble strikes, we're a little bit altered in our mind because we've been incorporating substances into our body, so our neurological system is not quite focused on the situation. It's blurry, it's foggy. We've got to control where we put ourselves sometimes. And sometimes when we are going to allow ourselves to be blurred with our thought patterns, you should always have somebody there that can think very clearly. And my suggestion, round up all the keys in the room, all the weapons in the room. Put these things in a safe place before you enhance your evening or day, however it may be. I'm just saying, slow down and think before we act. A lot of things happen because we don't take time to properly plan these things out. Having fun, it's nice. I love to have fun. But I'm always thinking about what if. You know, and sometimes people tell me, oh, that's blah, party poop. No, I'm thinking about you. Believe me, I've put the boot to the floor several times. I love kicking the rug. You know, but as I grew older, I realized how many times I put others at risk because of my own adolescent mind. Slow down. We need to get clarity in our mind. So how do we do that? Calm down, get clarity. A technique that I like to use, I like to go into nature. I like to set in different settings by a creek, just out in my backyard. Watch the grass, watch the birds, watch the trees, watch the sky. Put yourself in an environment where you can slow down. Comfort yourself. You should do this often and practice just being within yourself, holding you alone. Just you and nature. Get down in the grass, watch the bugs crawl around, and really lose everything else and get into nature. Think about how small we are. If you look down on the ground and see the small things, sometimes you can see how small we really are. We're here a very short time. Comfort your mind. Don't get caught up in the confusion, the rat race of the world today. Come out of all that. Bring your thoughts together and be who you are, not what the world wants you to be. Sometimes that's the whole problem. Be who you are, not who the world wants you to be. And that can be very comforting, calming. It doesn't matter what people think of you. that's for you to really understand. You know, if you are doing good things and you feel that you're right in the world, really study yourself and make sure. You don't want to be pompous. You don't want to be headstrong. And you want to be willing to bend. Sometimes a good bend really helps out. Calm down. Find a technique. Some use yoga, some use meditation. There's various techniques. Find one today and calm yourself down.
And that's it for another FreeCircle podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you tune in for the next episode, because you never know what kind of edification is going to come your way. Make sure you go over to the website, freecircle.website. There's always informative information there. Check out our new edition, podcast.freecircle.website. That's where you're going to find all of our media content in a centralized area for your enjoyment. Share. Make sure you tell everybody. And until next time, I'm Ed Waters with FreeCircle Podcast. Enjoy your day.